Hey, look, I was fucking spot on.
Perfect.
Of course you were. Because you're a wizard, Will.
You're a wizard, motherfucker.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
This wizard
now-
is being recorded.
Hold on,
I
time
have a
out.
hat.
Did we just literally go from "You're a wizard, Harry" to Letterkenny by saying allegedly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
All right. Well,
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
what's going on, nerds? And as you can see by everybody's background, except Paul's, because Paul has everything in his background.
I have an octopus.
Yeah, you have Cthulhu. It's fine.
Nice octopusy.
Yeah. Well,
Hello.
we're starting our Harry Potter series, and I've been very much looking forward to this. How about you guys?
Wait, hold on, because I have a story to tell you, and it has to do with James,
That
who
motherfucker?
What,
evidently
That guy.
wasn't a huge fan of the Harry Potter series and is now up to movie 3.
This look is for James.
You're up to movie 3 already? Did
Yeah.
you like binge and like not be able to stop?
I've been watching them pretty much like before I went to sleep, like going into work. So like tonight I'm about to watch 2 because I have tomorrow off. So get one.
There you go. There you go. How you liking your first introduction into it?
I'm liking it, and I'm noticing it's getting dark.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
you
it
wait.
does.
Just you wait, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, we can start now. I just had to throw that out there.
So, Susie did a wonderful job with questions, but before we get to our questions, who we got with us today? We'll move because it looks like you're frozen.
He's okay. The cold doesn't bother me.
Okay, there we go.
Bitch.
Keep it.
You're a
You couldn't
bitch.
Keep it.
Will's over on our, I don't know, because it's backwards. left.
I'm technically
That
on
way,
yours,
that way.
like, good sir, I'm this way to you. You're
Okay.
here, then me, then James, then Rob, then Susie, then Mike L and the Sorcerer
But see,
Sandwich.
we-
No, don't
we-
give it away.
But we have figured out that it doesn't matter what it looks like on
I
our screen,
didn't
as
read that
long as
yet.
it looks like on AJ's screens.
Yeah.
We
Or,
look
you
like
know,
the
when
freaking
Rob
Brady
says
Bunch.
stuff like,
I wanted to sing the song, and you.
We
We literally,
Yeah.
we're gridded
Yeah.
up like the
do
Brady
it.
Bunch.
We need 2 more of us for that, though. At
Here's
least.
the story of
Of
a bunch of nerds.
I just reminded Rob about the shuffle button, so I'm sorry.
Oh
Oh,
no.
crap.
I'm so
Look
sorry.
at the smile. Of course he's about to do it. But,
Shuffle us.
Paul, welcome back, though.
Ah, it works on me.
So
I'm a
now
wizard.
that Will pretty much introduced everybody, I'm happy to see Paul back because I've missed him very dearly on the show.
I was
His
gonna say,
episode
I-
was Winter
It's a hot
Soldier.
fucking minute.
I just saw his scruffy face. I was good till
I
Sunday.
love his scruffy face.
Oh,
Not
coming.
That
I'm not
sounds
sure if
weird. I
should start
apologize for
running
that.
or not.
This just got Harry Potter dark fan fiction very quickly.
Oh Jesus! You and your fan fiction.
I.
So we're
That's
playing-
what my
I'm
background
upset.
is.
Keeps things spicy.
So before we get started, some of us are playing the same game we played last time. We have buzzwords, and every time our buzzword gets said, we have
Ron.
to drink. God,
Every time their buzzword gets
Oh,
said,
God.
I have to take a drink.
Oh,
Ron.
I decided to cast the beautiful spell of Avatica now.
Stop.
All right. This is gonna be my
so-
background, AJ.
so we are playing our wonderful drinking game again. And for those of you who are just joining us, because I know Paul hasn't done this yet, you pick one word that is in this movie. It cannot be like something that takes place in book 2. Now it can be a word that happens in book 2, but it cannot be something that happens in book 2. You have to pick a word, and every time that word is said, you drink.
Take out of your mouth.
All right, hold on. I
Is
gotta take
there
the water
a
share.
rift?
I gotta see if it's one of their words.
Hey Jay, check your phone.
It's Leviosa.
It's the background I was trying to get.
Damn
Why
it.
would anyone pick that word?
Because it's the
Shows up
meat.
like 3 times.
Bad,
understand
Mikey
that, but
boy,
it's like
bad.
It wouldn't let me for some reason.
No,
I
seriously,
can
is
see
there
the
a rift?
reason. All of the reasons. The
only
perky
three-
reasons.
There's only 3 reasons. Oh, 6 if you count each one.
So before we get too off topic, because I moved.
That's what we
I
do.
still have a lot of crap to unpack. I'm slowly finding my my floor.
There's an octopus.
Oh, you know, what a coincidence. I think Will just moved too, didn't he?
Yeah, that's why he's sitting in front of Octopus.
Oh my god, it's almost like I have a fucking ring on my finger and married the person who was like, I just moved.
I
Why did I feel like you were gonna say a different
Fucking
word?
smart
I
ass.
thought he was gonna do.
No.
I'm just gonna move
James,
along
why are you laughing?
Married.
and
Married.
wish
go
that
to my
was
first
the
question.
C word.
You married both.
Will's
Ready?
just talking to his wife.
Okay, I'm gonna move to the first question now because this is getting
No.
scary.
No.
I didn't ask your permission.
Can't believe
Uh,
this is becoming a
How
thing.
old were you when Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone came out?
Is that 2001?
What kind of question is that?
I was
Oh.
13.
It was 01. It's
It was
about to be
01.
20.
The movie came
I
out
would-
in 01. The book came out in 97.
How the fuck- how the
Wait,
fuck
are we
old
talking about the
was I?
book or the movie for this specific?
We're talking about the
instance?
movie. We're talking
No,
about the movie.
I meant
but we
for the age thing.
You could
can
do
do both.
either, but I think I was more referring to the movie than the book.
All right.
I
gonna
was
Google the exact date.
I was in 5th grade, so I think I was 11.
if
That
the
was
book was
No,
if the book was
Yeah.
97, I was 4. If the movie was 2001, I was 8.
13.
yeah, I was 10
Cougar.
when it came out.
I was very much a crib midget.
I was.
I
Yeah, I don't need magic to kill my friends. I just need jokes.
in 97, I was 6.
I was 4 or 3. I could have been 3.
Yeah, it
Ah.
depends on what month it came out in.
Yeah.
I remember my father actually,
97.
in
I
my
was 9.
first house we lived in where I grew up, my father would actually buy the books, and that's how we would go to sleep every night. He'd read a chapter to us.
So, my introduction to Harry Potter, which
Stop
leads
that,
into
you're
the
gonna
next
go to fire.
question, is
'Cause Cedric
I tried to read the book, couldn't get past the first chapter, watched the movie, and read the whole book in a night. So, yeah, that was my introduction to Harry Potter. Because we used to go out for Christmas every year, and we would go to watch a movie, and Harry Potter was our first movie.
Since you brought that up, is anybody else backwards outside of me and Susie? Watch the movies before they read the books?
Yeah, did you read the book or watch the movie first?
I watched
Movie.
the
Movie.
first, then book.
Movie.
That's what I swapped it.
My
Listen,
two
crib
copies
midget me
of the
couldn't
book.
read.
Guys, one person at a time. Y'all are talking over each other. So we're gonna go from Justin and AJ have both spoken. They did the movie first. Hi, Carly.
Bitch.
Yes. That's a Carly, not a bitch.
Hey, look, Carly, it's you.
Yes.
Really.
All right, Carly, time to
We're gonna
Vatican
move.
now.
So AJ and Justin spoke, and they both watched the movie first.
Mhm.
So we're gonna bounce over to Rob.
Yeah, I watched the movie first, 1 and 2, and then I was on the books first, then movie afterwards. Started at 10, and from then on.
Okay. James.
It was half and half really because my teacher used to write the first book to us, but then she was showing us the movie. at
No,
the
you're
same
not using those wands as chopsticks.
So
Okay. So anyway, continuing on, James. What the fuck, Paul?
Paul's in Australia now. He's a wizard.
He's
He's a
with
wizard.
England.
Miranda.
Paul, there's too much in my drink for you to be doing this.
I hear
Ron.
Hey guys, it's me,
this.
Harry Potter.
James, did you see the book or did you read the book or watch the movie first?
The like I was saying, my teacher was reading, but then she would stop a couple chapters, then show the movie at the same time.
Jesus
Oh,
fuck.
okay.
What a bitch.
So you would watch based on whatever chapters you had read.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
That's messed
I
up.
wouldn't do that because
No,
I
you would
can't.
not.
I don't have. I have the
It's so
patience
choppy.
in that. Paul, what was your introduction to Harry Potter, book or movie?
Book. My aunt actually bought me the book when it first came out, and I started reading it. And finally, about a couple chapters in, I actually started really reading it.
And yes, before you all gasp, Paul can read. He just chooses not to.
It's
Unless
the
it's
big
coming
word.
out.
I think my shirt says, "I have no idea what I'm
did this
doing."
happen?
Mike, introduction to Harry Potter, book or movie?
Books.
Books.
I think the third book came out, and my mom's friends' kids like, "Oh, you should read these Harry Potter books," and I'm like, "All right." They lent me all 3 books, and I read them all in like a month.
I'm still waiting for my Hogwarts letter.
You're not gonna get it. You're a mogul.
You can buy it for $10.
So, Will, I'll get to that in a second. Will, book or movie? Are you using my wand as a
movie.
chopstick?
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
AJ did it first.
Okay.
I also have a
Doesn't
magic-
make it right.
my token.
Um,
Movie because Crib Midget Will didn't read.
Crib Midget will still.
I like that. I like that.
I was 8. I didn't want to read.
You weren't
I
8 when
couldn't-
the book came
No,
out.
I tried. When I was like 6, I tried to read the first book. I couldn't get past the first fucking sentence because I didn't know what the word fucking village was.
I'm surprised they have the
I-
word
yeah,
fucking-
you
That's
know-
not the first sentence, but okay.
What
There was a
sentence
word
is
in the
it?
first
then?
sentence.
Mr. and Mrs.
It
Vernon
started with a
Dursley
V.
were perfectly normal. Thank you very
Oh.
much.
Just,
What?
it doesn't matter.
I know, but AJ said what was the first sentence, and I had to tell.
I'm kind of pissed she
AJ.
knew it.
Of course
I have a
knew
list.
it.
Don't deviate from my list.
I did not deviate.
Yeah,
In regards
AJ,
to
don't deviate
Hogwarts
from her
letter?
list.
All right, Chris Jericho.
In regards to your list, your
Fuck
your
off,
Hogwarts letter,
James.
the minute you opened or read your first Harry Potter book, you got your Hogwarts letter. It was a new article that I read the other day. So we've all gotten our Hogwarts letters. We just never.
But I want the fucking
I want
owl.
$10.
We went to Hogwarts a couple months ago.
I mean, that's true too. We did
We
go to
did. We did.
Well-
Well, we got these shirts.
Technically,
Oh, well.
Susie, myself, and Jessica did. Will, you stood outside with all our bags.
Oh, I'm going
Well,
to
is it
move
because
along.
you're a muggle?
I'm gonna
How
run.
would you have reacted finding a baby on your front step with only a note attached?
Here
I'm
you go.
going to start with Mike.
This is for you, buddy.
It depends what's on that note. Better be some fucking money.
Are you looking for child support?
Yes. You're not just gonna hand me a fucking infant and be like, here you go, person who has no experience with children or titties that can make milk.
I wonder how far I can throw this infant.
Antonio.
I'm not
Wait,
I'm not Tom
wait.
Brady.
Wait. I got this. I got
Not leaking out the air from the child.
I think I'm gonna kill Mike in a second. Do you want this baby? We do not want it.
Holy shit.
Oh
That's a
God.
I don't
reference and a
make a
half.
coaster for my drink.
Okay.
Jesus.
Does anybody else have an answer to that question?
Two.
I probably would have been like, after like finding the baby and reading the letter, I probably would have been like effing pissed. Like, who the hell leaves a baby alone in the middle of the night in November, like on someone's doorstep?
The
Albus
British.
fucking Dumbledore, duh.
Yeah, fucking Dumbledore. Yo, don't get me started on Dumbledore.
Bit
all
weird,
right.
isn't it?
I am not a Dumbledore fan.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'd be calling social services to find out, one, if anything in this letter is true. I don't know how British social services work. I assume it's something similar to American.
They give you a
I'm
meat
pretty
pie and
sure
tell you to
your
be on your way.
sister was killed by a, evil wizard. Would
There's a
have
baby.
been outside of the realm
What
of
the
social
fuck the fuck?
services.
It's a magic baby. What?
I think I was
No,
told cops
I'd
that,
send
like,
that thing
oh,
back to
hey,
the
it's some
government.
random shit in Meriden.
This
Human
this
baby.
noseless homeless man murdered this kid's family. Here, it's yours now. Just like Meriden.
Me just okay. Falling the top. Oh, there's a midget outside.
Okay, so one of my favorite scenes is coming up. I actually put these questions out of order. I'm sorry.
How embarrassing.
Let's talk about the snake in the zoo.
Fucking love that scene.
Would you have been happier if the snake had, hold on, I have to move this. If the snake went after Dudley a little bit, or were you thrilled to see Harry do magic and speak to the snake?
I was afraid for the kids.
Parcel tongue, motherfucker.
Yeah, but you didn't know that at the time.
No.
I mean, you're right, but you know, we might as well use the damn term.
We just figured he was, even more different.
I was gonna say at the time we didn't even realize like he was speaking another language. So
Yeah.
really we just thought, oh, he's a wizard, he can talk to animals, not, oh, there's actually a term for it and it's a different language.
I would
And
have
it's
liked
a
to see
bad
that snake
thing.
go after. I would have liked to see that snake go after Dudley, just for banging on the window, being like, "You're mine, bitch."
Cut off circulation on his arm, make him freak out a little bit more.
So AJ's a parcel tongue.
Rip his dick off a little.
Like,
Mike, yo,
Dudley's a little cunt. He deserved it.
Mike!
All right, fine. He's a little twat, as the British would say.
I mean, I love the fact that he gets stuck behind the glass. So
Yeah, that
He
was
is-
good.
that was
PSA
some sweet
resistance.
justice.
Mom. Bang,
Mom,
bang,
I'm
bang,
breaking
bang.
and entering. But then it unbroke, so now I'm just entering.
Oh my God. Rob, Paul, do you guys have anything to add?
I was afraid for the kids. Like, oh God, the snake's out. It's gonna kill them all.
In the mortar words of John Boyega, fuck them kids.
The snake just somehow grows a hand, just goes, and
Wait.
just fucking leaves.
Hold on, I have something.
Um,
Rob, you were worried about the kids. Don't you hate child actors? So it would have been an okay sacrifice for you.
But the Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson aren't bad child actors in this movie. Daniel Radcliffe can get on my nerves a little bit. I don't like Ron at all,
Rupert Grint.
but he did manage to act. All of the other ones are little bastards.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
I like Neville in this movie.
yeah.
Paul, you got anything?
Paul, did you have anything to add, or are you just gonna sit there in stoic silence? Are you
Well,
alive?
at least he blinked, so he's not frozen.
I actually thought he was frozen until he blinked.
Well, he moved his hand, so I know he's alive. So we're gonna move along then. The Dursleys had
When
such
all
a
you
bad reaction to
gotta
Harry
do
being a
is-
wizard. Do you think their reasons were sound for him not wanting to be a wizard? Or do you think
Honestly?
it was just because they were afraid of different? Oh God.
Honestly, like, I think they had every right to be completely wary of the wizarding world because, like, so far in her life, all of Petunia's experiences have not been good. So, like, I can completely understand how she would have been like, okay, I want nothing to do with, like, the wizarding world. But, like, that's still her nephew. She should have, been a bit more understanding towards him and his situations.
Nah, stomp that shit out.
My big thing,
Purify the
though,
gene
is-
pool.
is if you read what the Dursleys are saying through most of the beginning of the book, they don't like anything that's different. It has to be normal or bust.
Or
That is
whatever they
a
consider normal.
very premier British attitude, however. They're almost as bad as the Japanese in that regard.
Yeah, but I don't know. Do you guys have any more thoughts on the Dursleys' reactions and their reasoning being sound?
I mean, to me, it's like, oh, he can get out of the house. They hate him. Fucking who cares? Get out of the house, Harry. At least that's how I feel like they should view it. Like, oh, we can get this fucking kid we literally just scream at and demean it on a daily basis out of the house. Cool.
Hero.
The Dursleys are literally the fucking worst.
The next part of that question is they tried to bully Harry out of being a wizard, and that didn't work. Can you think of another method they could have tried? But they really didn't want Harry to go to Hogwarts. Yeah, Jess,
Left
what
him
would
out in
that
the
be?
cold, November 1st.
They could have treated him kindly. Like, seriously, if they had just raised this child like he was a part of their family, he would have, like, loved them and not wanted to go to a place that they told him was horrible.
I was more thinking along the lines of they could have sent a letter back saying Harry will not be enrolling. They have the right to not enroll him.
It's Occam's razor. It's a pretty simple solution, but yeah, it works.
Yeah.
They could
But there's
have
a problem
catapulted
with
him.
that.
In the water back.
Dumbledore.
Yeah, that slimy
He'd been
old
like, nah.
bastard.
Nah, boy, come to school.
He could have easily
Manipulative old
"Oh,
bitch.
parents wanted him to go.
I
to
don't
school.
like
For the
Dumbledore.
last will and testament, you have to abide."
Susie, I need you to ask the
Dumbledore
question
is
one more,
magic monkey like
just to
that.
make sure I'm understanding the question right,
So
so I can possibly give my fucked up answer.
they tried to bully the magic out of Harry. Is there another way that you can think of that they could have told Hogwarts that he wasn't
Harry out
coming?
in the cold.
Yeah, I was about to say, just fucking, oops, Harry fell down the stairs. He's a little dead.
I mean, that would have been a method.
It's like, hey, Harry, you're not the only place you're going is to the grave in the backyard.
When you can't abort the baby, you just kick him down the stairs when he's born.
It's nothing but a late-term abortion, Harry.
I'm gonna have to listen to this when we get closer to book 7.
Told us such a fucked up joke. AJ vanished from this plane
Just
of
so I
existence.
can
for a
remember
moment.
I have a question, but I can't ask it because it has to do with
You're
book
an
7.
abortion, Harry.
Jesus.
I
Fuck.
just started
Y'all are
saying
going to
okay.
hell.
In a handbasket.
So my next question it's
Oh shit,
I
my
realized
face is
that I
red.
watched 1984. Big Brother is watching. How did you feel when reading or watching the movie that everyone in the Wizarding world knows where everyone is? Like the Ministry of Magic and Hogwarts knows where everyone is.
That's a lot of
I wonder if
math.
there's a tracker in these.
There is.
Please remember to only limit this to book 1 because this will come up again in later books, but you need to limit it to book 1 or movie 1.
Well, that kind of screws me over then.
Yeah.
I got nothing to say.
It's like
All right.
there's a tracking spell in your DNA.
I think it
Wait,
goes
hold
away
on a
by
sec.
17.
Does that mean somebody can track sperm? Because technically it would probably.
Susie, help me.
Is magic stored in the balls?
That's where the
AJ.
magic
I knew
bar
that
is.
was gonna happen.
AJ,
None of my magic is stored there.
AJ, I need you to remember that Ron is eating your sandwich right now.
Ron is eating chicken. That's chicken.
Jess doesn't understand the joke. It's fine.
I want some tacos.
Yeah, I was waiting for somebody else to drink because I figured that was also a list word.
I mean, it's not like somebody said the word Ron and like somebody has to drink.
Yeah, titty dick suck a vagina. I love Fraggle Rock. Let's move on, guys.
I love Fraggle
Hey.
Rons.
I mean, somebody
happy I
may
didn't
have
take a
said
drink.
Ron, but I thought sandwich was also a word.
Did you guys know my favorite porn star is Ron Jeremy?
We gotta get back on track. I'm running out.
Jesus Christ.
I know where the bottle
I'm
is.
going to choose the word Hagrid this time. And Hagrid is a terrifying. I'm going to use the word human here.
And that's
Yeah,
not Robbie
Ha-
Coltrane.
Hagrid looks terrifying right now.
Yeah, Hagrid looks terrifying right now.
A little racist.
What did you think about, what was your initial impression of Hagrid? And the fact that he arrived on Harry's birthday and brought him a cake.
Good
Say
heavens, I'm
one
arriving.
again, motherfucker. Say one again.
You're a wizard.
That
You're
took me a second.
princess, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry. What?
That was
I don't know
definitely
what-
planned by Dumbledore.
What ain't no spell?
What ain't no spell I ever heard of.
So I'll start before we completely go round robin and off topic again. That's a big human. That's a really big human. And what's scary is he knew who everybody was, so I could just imagine what Harry's like was like, oh, shit's about to go down. And he brought me a cake that smells like shit. Because he sat on it.
Oh, it's a little squished.
So we're gonna start that round, Ron. Soon.
Well, Paul has learned the rules of the game,
All
and I don't know if that's a good thing or a dangerous
That's not a good thing.
So
That
we've
is not a good
discovered
thing.
one of AJ's words. We now have to find Susie's because I've not seen Susie drink yet.
Minerva.
Nope.
Do.
Patronus.
Phenomenon. Nicholas from the L.
Continuing on. Paul's had an opinion of Hagrid and him showing up.
Dumbledore.
Hold on, I have to make I have to change my background to specifically give my exact specific thing. So carry on, guys.
So
Thought he was
McGonagall.
terrifying.
Jessica.
Because I have no idea who
What?
gave input on Hagrid yet or not. I know AJ did. Did Jess?
What happened?
Hagrid.
The first impression of Hagrid.
Oh, yeah. This could have been a child molester, and Harry still went with him.
I mean,
Did you see
anyone's
what he
better
did
than
to the
Percy.
shotgun?
Yeah, good job, Harry. Go with the big scary man who breaking an entrance in the middle of the night. Good
I
job,
mean,
Harry.
I mean, they wanted to get rid of
anyone's
him.
better than the
It's
Dursleys.
England. They don't care what happens to kids there.
He finally got to read his acceptance letter.
I literally thought
You say red.
that so this is how I die. A giant man clapping my face. And
I mean,
I'll
there's
die.
way worse things to happen to you. All right, is it my turn yet?
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right, I'm changing my background. I'm moving out of the way because this is the first thing I saw, and not everybody here is gonna know what this is, but this is the first fucking thing I saw.
Yes.
I am now leaving. Excuse me, I need to go yeet myself off my banister.
Me and my dad.
For our audio
Later.
listeners, care to
Mike-
explain what your
Mike,
background is?
All right, so I'm a big Are You Afraid of the Dark fan. That's not a fucking shock to anybody on this podcast or anyone who probably listens at this point.
But
He looks
you
just
Are
like
You Afraid of the Dark?
yeah, he looks just like Dr. Vink, and I'm like, why is Dr. Vink here, but British and like 90 feet tall? Seriously though, look at this motherfucker. He looks almost. They could be like related distantly. I don't fucking know. Miss that man dearly. Rip in peace.
I
They
mean,
look so much alike. I
can
can't
fix
unsee it now.
It's so, and so me and my dad would always call him Dr. Vink when he was on screen when I was younger. But yeah,
Back to
no,
what
I
you were
fucking
gonna
love.
say.
I love Hagrid though. Hagrid the best. He a good boy.
This movie would have been very seriously different if that door fell down and Vernon just pulled the trigger.
I don't know.
Gonna pull out a
Actually,
fucking-
I
Probably would have
picked up
bounced
like
back
the
at him.
book.
Probably
Yeah,
just opened
yeah,
up-
I know. He's a half guy. He's extremely durable.
Probably could just
Let
open
me
up
have
the,
my joke, damn it.
Could have opened up the umbrella and fucking gone full Kingsman on his ass.
Oh, did you appreciate the fact that Hagrid was the one to introduce him to the wizarding world?
Yeah.
Hold on.
No.
Time out.
Uh,
Somebody just said, what would happen if Hagrid knocked that door down and Mr.
Just-
Dursley pulled the trigger?
Yeah.
This is what you would have heard.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, wait.
that
In
is
the
a
words
very
of the
Ronish
My first.
maneuver.
in
You
the
just
words
don't
of
have
the
the red
great
hair
monkey,
like Ron does.
Dash will
That's
have
double great. Man, I really hope he doesn't run out of whiskey.
Why do I put my drink down?
Guys, this is taking so long. I'm running
Oh,
on
that's
empty.
very-
Goodness, why did we invite Paul to this? Because
Wait,
he's coming
like-
up with all the
Like you're
puns.
running on empty?
Yeah, I'm running on empty.
Okay, now continuing on. First
That was
impression
a
of
very
Professor Quirrell.
random segue.
First impression of Professor Quirrell.
We didn't even get through
What a
the
loser.
first impression of Hagrid.
Nope. Because
right, forgetful.
someone decided to be a jerk.
8-year-old me went, that's a funny hat.
Yep, same.
Wait, wasn't he
Don't.
holding a?
But then I wanted one.
Don't.
He
You
was.
talking
He
to
was,
me?
Don't
he was in
do
the
it.
tavern, right?
Yeah.
Talking to me?
Don't say it.
Say what?
You know exactly what you're gonna say.
That
have
a
to want
person
it
that
to-
stutters like that is still a teacher. It means I can do a bunch of shit with my life.
You were gonna make a 9/11 joke. Don't lie.
No, I was not.
I was thinking about it.
So, Susie, story time about that. When I saw him, I remember literally in class, I got detention for this guy screamed, "Oh my God, it's live action Piccolo!"
Okay.
He is a fusion of
Okay.
two guys.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, but the biggest difference is that Coral has a stutter.
The sad thing is that they're right.
Piccolo had a stutter too when Goku hit him in the stomach.
I mean, that's true too, but you didn't have to hit Coral in the stomach.
Not yet.
Technically, he didn't have a stutter, but he had a stutter.
I mean, Piccolo could also make clothes magically appear.
He also has a certain he who must not be named on the back of his head. Spoiler alert.
Super Kami Guru.
And it was really funny when you found out Fred and George were throwing snowballs at the back of his head and you're just smacking Voldemort in the back.
That's really funny to imagine. And he can't say anything. He's like, fuck.
I can't breathe back here.
He's getting water.
Don't worry, he gets his revenge later.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
Oh.
Mike. It's like, no, I can't breathe.
Girl.
Let
Back
me
off
out.
the
I smell like a
carbon.
bad scab.
Okay, now that you all have given your impressions of Professor Coral and our comparisons of Professor Coral to Piccolo from DBZ,
My guru.
what was
More
your
like
impression
DBZA.
of Diagon Alley? And please give me your impression of Diagon Alley from the movie and not from Universal.
So I didn't realize it was a pun until 5 years ago.
It's a
What?
pun.
A pun?
It
Diagonally.
is.
Diagon Alley, diagonally.
Fuck.
Nocturnally.
I don't
Yep.
understand it.
Shit.
Get rid of the space and lowercase the a. Diagonally. Diagonally. Diagon Alley, diagonally. Get
So
it?
it's just a pun on a.
My
On
brain
diagonal?
feels
Yes.
so smooth.
Yeah,
for not
that's
figuring it
exactly
out.
what it is.
Oh, I thought it was something more clever than that.
Nope.
No.
No, no.
Golf clap.
No, no.
Come on, JK.
All right,
She
guys.
rolling.
I'll see you later.
I'm head out.
Ron out.
So first impressions of
God.
Diagonally
I'm not feeling too
Alley.
good, Mr. Crack.
Diagonally. Yeah, first impressions of Diagonally.
It didn't go diagonally.
Well, no, it did not.
No, it went pretty
Um,
straight at Universal.
I wanted your impressions of the movie, not Universal.
I loved Harry's face when he realized he's not in the normal world anymore and just saw everything. And from the front of the street all the way to Gringotts, or the wall that unfolded on him, his face was priceless. And the first time I saw the movie, I kind of felt like I was there too.
The model for this scene was amazing, by the way, because I think they only had the first story of it be real and the facade of Gringotts, and everything beyond that was green screen, and it was whimsy, and I loved it.
Motherfucking whimsy.
Whimsy.
Okay, did everybody have a turn with the alley?
I liked it.
And they all said diagonally.
Okay. So follow-up question to the alley. What did you think of Gringotts?
You mean the place that robs everyone?
The place that you can't steal from.
The bank.
I got it.
I
got it.
Yet.
I got it. Here you go. Gringotts is when I found out Harry Potter turns into Bruce Wayne. His parents are dead, but he has a shit ton of money.
No.
And a weird costume.
No. That
Pop
was
man.
You ever really get a sense of how rich Harry is until he meets other people who are not as rich as he is?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna buy the whole trolley, and everyone's like, what the fuck?
What a bitch. It's the most accurate thing to giving a child that much money is he's just gonna buy all the fucking snacks.
Well,
And he still
that
has a lot
I
left.
think that's partially like he felt bad because like the person he was sharing the train ride with had a
Ron.
seat.
Nah, he looked at that crap in his hand and he was like, nah, I'm not gonna have any of that. I'm gonna have all that. Because as a 10-year-old, I would honestly, absolutely look at someone's shitty ass snack and then go, I'm gonna take that whole ass cart and eat it in front of you.
Yeah.
Hey,
He hasn't shared
He
it.
shares,
with
shares,
Ron.
but
You know who I feel bad for? I feel bad for the kid that got the trolley next and really just wanted like a cauldron cake, but the lady's like, nah, that bitch Harry Potter just bought everything.
Harry Potter bought all me gyms.
It probably magically refills from their stock.
Don't worry about it.
Like, let's be real here.
Wait, hold on.
do
Before we
you
move on,
know
I
though?
want to say something.
You don't know, but continuing on because y'all have gotten off topic.
Hold on.
again.
No.
I really liked Gringotts because the goblins, they like look like actual goblins.
Motherfucking goblins.
Short and like everything you would think a goblin would be, that's exactly what they look like.
What is
And
happening?
then the minecart ride that was terrifying as all hell.
D&D goblins are different.
Not that attitude.
That's racist.
Vern Troyer, what?
Yeah, Vern Troyer plays one of them.
Maybe
and
they're just cousins.
He plays Grip Hook in the
Yeah,
first couple
I
movies.
looked it up. I was like, oh, and then I was really hyped. It was fucking Warwick Davis who plays the other one. I don't remember names.
So platform 9 3/4. I know some of us want to run into a wall every day. I know me personally, I want to take a hammer to my skull twice today.
You're missing something.
If my lightsaber was real, I would have impaled myself already.
The secret multi thingy.
What about him
No.
getting his wand
I
and the
touched
connection
Gringotts.
with his wand?
I touched Gringotts. Y'all decided to go off topic, and I'm not going backwards. Like, you don't want to talk about it while you're in Gringotts, then you don't get to talk about it.
Drew,
well, that comes at well, that's good because it all comes after Gringotts. So let's talk about the wand and the
We're on platform 9 3/4. So how would you feel about running into a wall and finding the train behind it?
Disappointed.
Clearly didn't see before. And then we'll talk about the newspaper.
I mean, I ran into walls as a kid naturally. Not for any reason.
It makes so much sense.
It does.
So nothing would have changed other than a mild surprise that I actually went through the wall this time. And not broke it.
Ryder tries to walk through the wall all the time. I wonder how he would react.
Can we also just mention the fact of how many fucking people are in this train station? Not a single fucking person notices. How the fuck do you not notice that?
Magic.
They're too busy eating their meat pies.
Yes, there is magic, and then there's running into a fucking post.
And there's completely being set up to meet your best friend.
As well, to them,
What she
it's probably
said.
just
And your future wife.
That was total setup. Because you know that this bitch that went through 7 years of school and brought all her damn kids to that platform knows exactly which damn platform she's going to. She don't got to yell it out loud.
Exactly.
And she knows what day how old Harry Potter is, and she's like, "You're gonna be his friend."
She's like, "You're gonna make
With
friends with
Ron.
this bitch. You're gonna get him with your sister, and you're gonna set us up."
Ginny,
I'm sure that was her entire thought process.
Ginny, you put
Absolutely.
out. Ginny, you fucking open those legs. The Weasleys need this.
Okay, guys, off the Weasley family and back onto platform 9 3/4.
That's what
God
she
love
said.
The Weasley family.
Right.
I thought it was cool. For me, I'd run up to it after somebody told me to run up to it and expect to hit wall. And I'd probably fall because I'd go through it like, what the fuck?
Hit the train.
Get hit by the train.
I would walk
Speaking
up
of
to it and
train.
like feel up the post, being like supposed to run into. Oh fuck!
Do you know how weird that would look? Like you feeling up a wall? Just, oh yeah, that's a nice brick. Oh, my arm goes through that.
I don't actually think any of the muggles notice that post in particular. Like, I don't feel like they notice what goes on right
9
there.
3/4. You think you have a funny?
I will talk about this when we get to movie 2. I'll continue this debate of how the fuck no one notices that fucking pole in movie 2.
What? How Harry and Ron? Damn it!
God.
Hit a wall like Dale Earnhardt.
And everyone fucking notices.
Okay, well, moving along to the castle
Well,
sorting
hold on.
hat and the houses.
Which we're not going to touch on what houses we're at yet.
That was a setup. That was a fucking setup.
I mean, we also
Well,
get
what were you
friendship
gonna
say? Christ
number, but we need friendship number 3 on the train.
Hold on. Paul had a question or something to say.
I just wanted to touch on how stupid is it that they have a train to go all this way when they have easier, better forms of transport. Not only that, it runs on steam instead of magic.
Oh,
I mean-
I'll touch upon this. I got this. Because Paul, trains are fucking cool.
Yeah, that's fair. James, fair.
Meh.
I mean, can you
Get
imagine
on the
if
fucking
everybody
magic
used flu
school
powder
train,
like all the
Paul.
time?
You know what's cooler? A flying carpet.
Oh, and I have to say something
Those are banned.
Yeah, those are
specifically.
Yeah,
banned.
they're banned.
I have to say something specifically for
man.
3 people in this chat. I have to say, steam engines are a man's romance. 3 of you know what that what that is.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
I don't need to know what that is. That's just funny.
It's one of the Space of Spade season 2 subtitles.
Yeah, no, I remember that. That's just funny. I'm a little freaked out because I can't see Rob anymore, but I'm just gonna move.
I see
See
something.
the top of his head.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I see his
He's a
hand.
little dot
Okay.
at the bottom of the screen.
So all the first years climb into a boat after leaving the train. They climb into a boat and they go over to the
I fell into
over to the
lake.
castle. What did you think of the castle?
Ooh, a castle.
They're gonna
I'm gonna own
put
this
a
castle one day.
roller coaster in there.
AJ?
And I'm back.
AJ. Ron is your best friend.
Yeah.
Ron is
No, Paul is my best friend.
no,
Definitely Weasley.
no. Ron is your best friend. Want to make stupid ass comments? Ron is your best friend.
It's still true for either way.
It is.
Snape
However,
your best friend?
huh?
Is Snape your best friend?
No.
Damn it! Let's
Um,
figure out this fucking word.
I've only
So,
said it
what
like
was your
1,000
does that
impression
times.
of
make
the
it
castle?
easier?
What?
8-year-old me literally said I'm gonna own this castle one day.
How would we heat it?
Motherfucking
I
magic.
didn't know you when I was 8-year-old me. 8-year-old me was planning to use that castle as my wizard school of world domination.
I like to see that nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Oh, you had some really big goals of like. I salute you.
That was 8. I just wanted a peanut butter sandwich and some quiet. Fuck.
I'm not allowed to plan world domination.
No, because you can't keep an eye on your own sandwich.
Exactly.
Mike, what was your impression of the castle?
Fuck it. I lost my mind when I first saw the castle. I was like, holy fucking shit, it's a big ass castle. You could go there. What the fuck? Apparently I went full potato when I
Why
saw the
can't my
castle.
school be a fucking tower? Be a fucking castle.
My school is just a lame ass school full of fucking
Lame-ass
misery and
people.
sadness. I mean,
It's a
I
giant
think we
fucking
all had
castle.
that.
I'm just gonna move on.
I think we all had
Paul,
that.
what do you think of the castle?
In the movie, the reveal was epic. Just the
Oh,
way
how
they
it- how
stood
it
out from
pans?
behind a bluff,
Hmm.
Yeah.
or cliff, or whatever it was.
Christopher Columbus beautifully shot that scene.
Chris Columbus. It's a different Chris. Christopher Columbus is the guy who discovered America, quote unquote.
You mean the
Anyway,
guy who
Susie.
Chris
Answer your
Columbus is the guy who
question.
made Home Alone.
Here's your
think.
question, Susie. I changed my name to Ron.
Oh, I see that. I'm actually
Motherfucker.
proud of that one.
See,
Um,
AJ,
God,
you could even out the playing field if you just told us Susie's word.
I don't play like that.
Update.
Bitch.
James, what was your
Okay.
impression of the castle?
I was always wondering when there was gonna be a Lego set for it because I figured that was really, dude, that castle's beautiful. And I wanted that in my house.
That would be really cool.
Hold on, time out. I have it. We have somebody who has a 3D printer.
20 years later.
Not as fun as a 10,000 piece Lego set.
I mean, he has a point though. It's just so expensive.
It's
Wait,
Wait,
Lego
they have
set.
one?
Yeah, it's like
they have
$200,
one.
$300.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Like the Disney castle, it's $350.
Hey, James.
The Disney castle.
Want to
God,
build a
we're
Lego
so
set? with me?
broke. We were just told we
Yo,
were
what the
broken
fuck?
Legos.
Rob, what was your impression of the castle?
Whimsy, and I fucking wanted to live there so bad, so bad.
I mean, I want to live
With
there.
no electricity or Facebook. Oh, it'd be so nice.
It was
Wow.
2001.
I
there was
didn't
no
have those
Facebook
things
yet.
back then.
Yeah,
They
we
made
didn't
me
have
go
those
outside.
things.
Yeah, I actually liked nature
We're
at the
outside.
time. Learned
Like
to play in the-
nowadays, nah, that castle's tech bait. Screw that shit.
Moving
I
along.
like Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's the Wi-Fi password. We're
Oh,
not
you
savages.
gotta keep this from move on.
So the Sorting Hat and the houses seem very overwhelming for first years, especially since the Sorting Hat's not something they've ever seen before, like in their lives.
They put on the fucking.
You're an asshole. You're an
No.
asshole.
I have
You're an
notes.
asshole.
How
Sorry,
many episodes we got in here?
Okay, Rob, what do you have notes on? Because
So, have you ever heard of the Robbers Cave experiment?
What the fuck?
We're
Oh
getting
god,
somewhere.
no.
This was an experiment
James
in the 1950s, 40s to 50s, where a town sheriff, his name was Sheriff, Muzaffar Sheriff, decided to get these kids together on these buses and take them to a summer camp and experiment on them socially. The idea was you'd
I've
have
heard of this one.
two separate camps that would be vaguely aware of one another, and they would be set up to compete against one another to understand tribalism. Now, what Hogwarts does is essentially a four-party tribalist setup, a four-party Robbers Cave experiment, if you would. Now, the research found that this was a horrible idea. So horrible.
Did they think it was a good one?
So horrible, they banned it from happening ever again. The experiment itself.
Jesus.
Let's be real. The Wizarding world lives in like the 1800s still.
Yeah, but this is proof of how bad the Hogwarts system truly is. They did an experiment on this in the 50s, and it ended with like a bunch of kids kind of traumatized because of rampant bullying from both sides.
That sounds fucked.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave it on what Rob said because that was good.
Also, it's
Sorry, did you say
the
Rob?
experiment has been used to
I
the
said Rob.
entire catch-all is called realistic conflict theory, and it's the Robbers Cave experiment. If you ever want to research more into it,
The hat basically says, are you a nerd, a main character, a friendly person, or a racist?
Yeah, actually, essentially.
Dumbledore totally set up that sorting.
Jesus fuck. Jess, you gotta get off this crazy conspiracy theory.
Oh no, Dumbledore
Seriously,
totally set
seriously.
everything up.
Dumbledore was an inside job.
Dumbledore
Yeah,
was
the whole-
a manipulative son of a bitch.
Exactly. See, he gets it. He gets it.
Manipulative hand job.
He
I think
totally
he was
set
just
up
a
to have
high
people.
motherfucker. That's it.
He set up
Okay.
people to be around Harry that push him to be the perfect weapon.
Okay. We're in book one. Book one.
Hey, you see he's manipulative in book one.
Yes.
That point still stands. I think he was high.
Book one.
Totally on drugs.
Not that manipulative in book one.
He was out of his mind.
I mean,
100.
he tells
Okay,
Harry
we're
at the end of the
moving
book, when you're older,
I have a grandma's 100. She ain't right either.
We know your grandma's not right.
So let's not talk about your grandma right now.
Okay.
Grandma,
question.
yes.
I was gonna say something, but we'd have to cut it from the podcast.
So
Yeah.
we learned that Harry is the youngest seeker in a century, and the whole reason he becomes a seeker is he's trying to help out a fellow Gryffindor. Would you want to play Quidditch? And if so, what position would you want to play?
No.
I am the
Yes.
best keeper Gryffindor has ever known.
To quote one of my favorite YouTube videos, dramatic backflip. No.
Yes. wait. I will counter Mike. Dramatic backflip. Yes.
Well,
I would probably be a beater.
We know.
I could see that actually.
I want to know what you are in Quidditch, not in real life.
Except Paul wouldn't.
Oh, I know I beat people in
balls,
real
he
life
would beat
too.
the other
but-
kids off the brooms. Like Paul, let's be real here.
See, I'd probably be like a Slytherin beater where, whack, whoops, I thought your head was a bludger.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a fucking
The snitch would
thing.
come by and you just hit it with the freaking paddle into the ground. Be like, no, I win.
Oh, what's this golden thing? Whoops. That
Even its
thing ain't flying
PhD
no more.
head down.
James, what about you?
I know it's not a position there, but I'd be shit talker.
Actually, you know what position James would have? He'd have announcer.
Oh, yo,
Me,
it's me,
Jordan.
James.
Do you really want James shoutcasting Quidditch?
Oh,
Yeah.
that cunt Harry missed the snitch again. Look at that little boy. Oh, I gotta eat me fish and chips now. Me magic fish and chips. They're magic, I tells you. I sold an orphan for some meat pie, I did.
Why is Wizard James Cockney?
Because he's British.
Oh God. Okay.
At least
Yeah,
he's
so
not the
It's
Scottish
Brames,
Pokemon.
British James.
I personally think it's complete bullshit that Harry was on the house team as a first year, because I think that they used it as another way just to make him look more special than everyone else. And you have to
Wizard-
think that I'm sure that there were plenty of other first year children who had just as much talent as Harry, but they weren't allowed to make the teams. So
It's not called Random Kid on the Side of the School and the Sorcerer's Stone. It's Harry
Lost
Potter and the
Rob.
Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh, hey, look, I can
I
fly
thought
a
it was Rob.
Rob, go.
No one else
And the
was
Sorcerer's Stone.
Mal poo poo head.
Rob was
Sorcerer's
abducted
Stone.
by Voldemort.
It's not,
There
it's
he
not
is.
Hagrid and the Sorcerer's Stone.
AJ,
he's
what
back.
about you?
Back.
Would you play a
What's the-
position on Quidditch?
My name was said.
Yes,
Oh,
not Ron. Yours.
I probably would. I'm not afraid of heights, so I might help there. I don't know. Maybe a chaser or a beater. I have no clue. I don't want to be a secret because that's too much, moving around.
I want to be
You
a
wanna hold
beater
the
because I
quaffle?
like to hit things.
I like
I'm
big balls in my
best
arms.
goalie.
Yeah, quaffle. Quaffle.
I
I mean,
probably
maybe a keeper
By the
because
way-
I was a catcher in baseball. It's kind of the same concept. You're just in the air.
I'd probably be a seeker because like in soccer I was always the defender, so probably be more apt to be above everybody else and
I had the Quidditch
I
card.
just like to hit things violently.
just dodge. What do you think you would see if you looked into the mirror of, I'm sorry, I'm going to botch this name.
Erised.
Thank you.
Ron.
What would I see? I would probably see just jewels, just money. Like have you ever seen Treasure Planet?
Yes.
Just that expanse of money.
Oh my God, that's crazy. That's awesome though.
That again.
Paul.
Oh wait, no, better.
Oh.
A pair of scissors that allows me to cut dimensions and go to wherever I want to go. So I could go to Treasure Planet instead.
Paul.
An army of demonic robots bent on world domination.
Alex?
I'll allow it.
Mike.
I have a question to add
Okay.
up. Are we talking little kid me, or are we talking right now me?
Right now you.
Right now me would see the devil. He'd be like, "You're home, son," and I'd be like, "Thank you, father," as my eyes roll back into my head.
Sherry's not in the details.
I don't
Thank
have
you,
a comment
Father.
to this. don't have one at all.
Either that or I'd see my bed because I just want to sleep all fucking day.
I wanted to go to sleep since 2:00 this afternoon.
I want to go to sleep since I woke up.
James, what about you?
Lost family members. I'll be completely honest with you. A lot of family members.
AJ.
The sperm that lost.
Antonio.
Okay, Ron. Jess, what about you?
I would see myself, but without any of the self-perceived imperfections I have.
Okay.
So you
I
would
like
look
that one.
exactly the same, just a different mentality.
Yes.
I was gonna say mental stability, but I'm like, you can't see mental stability.
That attitude.
Ron, you only
You just be doing a jig.
Paul knows I'm not talking to him, so
I don't know what's going on. I couldn't
What?
hear.
I said, Ron, you owe me 2 drinks.
Oh.
Though now it's 3.
Great.
Me personally, I'd see money because, like,
Yeah.
who doesn't need money? But I also think that in some way I probably see my grandparents because out of all the people that I miss from my family, they're
I'd
the
see
ones
my
that I
mother's
miss are the
grave.
people that I never got to meet. Hey, Will, because I know you're standing there.
Oh my god, AJ, I love you.
Yes.
What would you see if you looked into the mirror?
This is where you get the
We
cop
don't
out and
talk
say, this is where you cop out and say, I would see you just sooner.
No, this is where we don't talk about my childhood.
Would you be
Yeah,
a
but this is you right
dragon?
now.
You
Let's
see
just say
redacted with
I saw
redacted.
2 very mutilized bodies, Will covered in blood, laughing maniacally.
That is
As
your
a child or as an adult? Because I'm talking
Yeah.
adult you.
Oh no, this was me as a child.
Okay, I'm talking adult you. What would you see?
A
I'd say-
dragon?
With a volcanic island in my hand as well.
I'm really glad they
Christ.
don't listen to this.
I'm gonna buy him that volcanic island and rip it in half in front of him.
I will
I'm
fucking
surprised Paul
stab you
didn't say
myself.
that he
Break
would
that
see like
card.
an endless fridge full of code red.
Don't do that.
I already have that.
Fuck you, Paul.
Who wants to
Wait,
talk
I
about
thought we already
Norbert?
established my name is Ron now.
Who wants to talk about Norbert?
That was a setup.
By
Oh my
Dumbledore.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a baby
I
dragon.
said the word Norbert, so
Yeah, she said it was a setup by Dumbledore.
And I agree. Actually, no, that one wasn't. That was a setup by Quirrell. Well, actually, technically Voldemort, but yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I liked how awesome Hagrid is with creatures he cares about. Like it's like a kid for him.
Just not the lives of children. Completely reckless with those.
No, that's not true. We're not in the 3rd book yet.
Oh, I'm talking about the first book.
What, Fluffy?
Don't get me started on Fluffy.
I like Cerberus.
Jess,
He guards
What?
James.
there's very few things that you
As
will get me
Hades.
mad about. Don't diss Fluffy.
I'm not dissing Fluffy.
Good. Don't diss Fluffy.
I shouldn't have told you that.
Anyway, part of my question is
Should not have said that.
y'all have met Norbert, who's Baby Dragon. Who Hagrid
Baby dragon.
is.
Baby dragon, do 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 do.
Do,
do.
do, 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 do.
But what about his see, this is where you can give your opinion, Jazz, about his pet Fluffy.
I think that's a perfectly acceptable pet for someone like Hagrid who can control it, but it doesn't belong in a school full of children.
Belongs in a museum.
What the fuck, Dumbledore?
Also, can you talk about how
Seriously.
ironic his name is?
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
But he's so fluffy. He's so fluffy, you're gonna
But he's not. He's not fluffy at all.
Oh, with that
I
attitude.
definitely think Dumbledore manipulated this.
He gave a very clear warning, don't go in there.
Yes, but
Do
if you
it
tell
before.
any child, don't go in there.
So is it the same thing they do with like big people that they call tiny? Something that isn't fluffy, they called it fluffy.
Oh, Cerberus was very fluffy.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He was
Just
just
3
regular
times
short-haired
fluffy.
dog.
It's like a
Yes,
Labrador.
but the amount
with
of
3
fur
heads.
makes it fluffy. Because there's so much of it.
I think it
But
was
I
there really
okay.
wasn't
it
that
was a
much
3-headed
fur.
big ass corgi. That would have been hilarious.
But the bigger question is, how did he get the dragon egg?
Didn't he lose a card game or win a card game? A
Yeah,
fixed
he
Yeah.
won
card
a
game?
card game.
He won a card game.
Was it a fixed card game that he won? Like, did he win on purpose?
Yeah, the other guy threw it.
Cough, cough, quarrel through it.
That's what I was asking.
Oh no, he wanted Hagrid to win. He wanted Hagrid to win because he wanted the secret on how to control Fluffy.
I got it out of the fridge.
I didn't know there was a thing in the fridge.
Nobody said my secret word yet.
I didn't know you had a secret word.
Of course I do.
Hermione?
That's been said.
Sorcerer Stone?
Philosopher's
AJ's
Stone.
mom's a cum dumpster?
No, but we say that anyway.
I don't remember that being in the
Moving along.
first book.
Harry gets detention and has to help the unicorns. Draco gets scared and runs off. But what do you think of the man who's drinking the unicorn blood?
That's some fucked up
I'm
shit.
aware some of these questions are out of order. I'm sorry. I was typing them as I was thinking them.
Want to bite your neck. Blah.
Blah,
Draco
blah.
was smart.
I want to give you the sock.
My little pony, my little oh god, it's dead.
It's dead, and so are my hopes and dreams.
Out of all the movies, out of all 8 movies, that scene I think was the creepiest out of all 8 movies.
I agree. That's
Oh,
one of
yeah,
the creepiest,
definitely.
if not the creepiest. For
Oh
sure.
yeah, definitely.
Because it's a unicorn. A unicorn is cute and pure. That motherfucker just killed it.
Can it? Unicorn
I
got
think-
murdered. Can't have shit in Detroit.
I think it was irresponsible to send a group of children into the woods with a man whose only weapons were a scared dog and an umbrella.
And
But he
his
had a
fists.
crossbow.
No, he had a crossbow.
Get a crossbow.
No, he had a crossbow. He didn't have
Did
an
he have a
umbrella. He only had a
crossbow?
crossbow.
All right.
Hold on, I just want to say this. They were like, "Oh, as punishment for going in the woods, you're gonna go in the fucking woods."
Pretty much. What do you think of the centaurs?
Centaurs are fucking rad. End of
I
story.
Dick
enjoyed them.
motherfuckers.
Harry
dare
Potter,
you.
you are in danger out here.
What else
I
is
love
new?
Frenzy.
He should have been in so many more movies.
He should have been in so many more books too. He was great.
But
They
he was in the
completely
books.
cut him out of like.
But he actually had
Yeah.
parts in the books. He only had that one part in the movies. Hell, I would have loved to see him in Trelawney fight.
He has more than just that one part in the movies.
The only time I remember him is in the first movie.
Goblet of Fire.
He was in Goblet of Fire?
He was in Order of Phoenix.
No wonder I don't remember it.
I don't remember him in Order of Phoenix, the movie.
I don't
He took
remember
over
Order of the Phoenix.
divination.
He took over
Order of
divination
Phoenix.
from Trelawney because Umbridge fired her. We totally got
In
off
the
topic, but
movie?
You made me think about it.
Yeah, in the
In the
movie.
movie?
Yeah.
There was only like 2 scenes of it, but it still happened in the movie too.
I don't remember it in the movie, but
I'm gonna have to
Ron
rewatch it. I
even
can't wait
took
to watch the movie
divination.
again.
Okay, so now that we've covered that, yeah, I had to list all the tasks for this. What do you think of the tasks that the professors put into place to protect the stone?
I feel like they were missing one.
I feel like
Who's really missing?
Dumbledore.
It was a
The
setup.
one from the book. The
The troll.
no, because the
No.
troll was already knocked out when they went past it. the where they drank the potions.
You're
Yep.
right. That is missing in the movie.
Yeah, that was not in the movie.
I would have liked to have seen that because either way you equal the same thing, but it could have added more of a Hermione's smart riddle solving thing.
Yeah, you would have really seen more of Hermione.
Because we already know she's a smartass.
Mm.
But I just
No, she's a brainiac. She's not a smart ass.
I think those
Well, it's not
tasks
this
are way
movie.
too easy.
I don't know. I can't play chess to save my
Yeah,
fucking life.
They literally set up
I
the
would have died
tasks
there.
to play at the strengths of these children.
Yeah, but how would
Seriously.
they have known Ron was good at wizard chess?
Because he's not good at anything else.
Okay.
I got nothing for you, Jess, because I'm a little concerned. Because I feel like that the only reason they even got past the test in the first place was because of Hermione.
Yes. Yes. Hermione could have played chess. Ron was not necessary there.
Hermione couldn't play chess. She didn't know how.
She didn't know how.
Well,
But she
Didn't know how.
No, she does have a real point though, because think about it. If Hermione didn't pay attention in her first year lessons, that talk about Devil's Snare, set up, they would have been
Devil's
stuck in
Snare.
that thing.
Devil's Snare and the Potions Riddle. Without Hermione for the two of those, the two boys would have died.
Only one of those were in the movie.
Hermione would have just accued the key.
I don't
You
know.
could. They
Oh,
tried,
yeah.
didn't they? I thought they tried.
No, they didn't
No,
try.
I didn't know that spell yet.
I thought they
did
tried
try.
to
key.
They
I
did
thought that
try.
was one of the ones they tried in the book and it didn't work. They actually had to go fetch it.
Wait, did they even know
I
the
don't think so, because
I don't
Harry
think they
didn't
did.
learn Accio.
I thought that was later.
And
This
that was
whole thing
Hermione
could have
looking up
been
spells for it.
prevented if Dumbledore had just put up an age line instead of saying, "Don't go in this fucking corridor."
But yeah, they didn't invent that yet.
Yes.
I can't wait to talk about the fifth book because that
Oh,
fifth book could have
I
been
mean,
Dumbledore.
the whole thing could have also been prevented if he, took precautions that weren't easily defeated.
somebody said.
I mean,
you're-
that's true.
you're-
No, I was
Like
just
a gun.
Yeah, like a gun.
Yeah,
Oh
teach
my
you
God.
Guy
guys.
just stands there and shoots a gun.
Wingardium Leviosa, this mother.
No, you just wait
No,
for him to
nobody
walk up
said
to the
my
mirror
word yet.
and stand there looking into it.
Make him itch.
Then
Those voice.
take him out.
Welcome to Hogwarts.
Harry Potter and the chamber holds 30 clips.
The whole time we're thinking that it's Snape that's after the stone. And we discover that it's Quirrell. And as we mentioned
Yeah,
earlier, we
Florish
discovered
and-
that, Voldemort's in the back half of Quirrell's head. When that happened in the movie, now think back to the first time you watched it. Were you ready for that plot twist?
No,
Yes.
and I thought he was stripping. I got really scared. I was like, did we walk into the wrong Harry Potter movie?
Oh God.
He walked into Harry Twatter.
God.
Magic Ron and the
He
Sorcerer's
started undoing the
dildo.
turban. I'm like, where is this going?
Come on, Ron.
And
it's
then
the
you saw
Sorcerer's
the
Bone.
face. And then you see the face and then realize, has he been back there this whole time? Like every time he has to go to the bathroom?
Showers
Like, do
gotta be
both
really
mouths
awkward.
have to feed? Showering is weird. You missed the spot back here. Oh yeah, thank you, Master.
I kind of feel like Voldemort didn't eat because that's why they had to drink the unicorn blood.
Okay, fine. My other point still, so you missed the spot.
But also, I want to go look up now because I think I remember at some point that the snowballs that were thrown at Quirrell's turban didn't actually hit the turban. They veered off.
I thought they hit the turban. I thought that's what they said.
I have to go look it up. I don't remember. My brain's been playing tricks on me all day, so I don't.
Mine too. Especially when I
Um,
drove past your job and I thought I saw you, but it wasn't you.
I was there today.
I know. I almost, snuck up to your car with a note on it. It's like, "Hi, bitch." But then again, it has the Quest phone number on it. It might not have been a good idea.
Ah,
Embarrassing.
So the plot twist was that it was Voldemort all along. So why was Harry able to get?
No, nobody say it.
It was Voldemort
Nobody-
all along.
It was Ron all along.
It was me. It was me, Harry.
It was
me all along.
I got straight up. It was me, Austin.
So I want you to know that when I was writing that, I was singing that song in my head. That's why I got phrased that way.
Okay, we're proud of you. You're fine.
So why was Harry able to get the stone?
'Cause he
If
felt
you
it
say
drop into his
any of the
pocket.
words that
He's just the main
Dumbledore
character.
engineered it, I'm going to be very,
I
very.
mean, to be fair, Dumbledore did enchant it, so if you wanted it but did not seek to use it, you would get it. You
He
would find
enchanted
it.
it that way, or if it came that way.
I thought he enchanted it that way.
He enchanted it, yeah.
It was a setup.
Well, no, it was already an enchanted mirror. He added the juxtaposition for the stone itself.
Yeah.
In order
Yeah.
to get it, you didn't want to use it.
Which the oh shit moment on gotta give it to Daniel Radcliffe. He did really good here. The oh shit moment when you realized, that's not my balls in my pocket. That's a stone.
1, 2,
Did you
3. All right,
say-
we're good.
Did you say
1,
he's got the stones
2,
for it now?
3. Oh hell no.
3. I gotta see my doctor.
So Harry wouldn't give
Oh
up the
shit!
stone.
I just stood up a little bit for like a little bit. Oh fuck! I'm fucked up.
You're
But what
fucked
happened
up.
to
Ugh.
Quirrell when he tried to get the stone from Potter?
I think that
About that sound, yeah.
It looks like you're running on that.
Lies is what happened.
that's why you're coming over tomorrow.
Lies.
But Susie, what was your question? I'm sorry, I misheard it. I was pouring myself more booze because I feel like people are
So-
going to say the word again.
Voldemort wanted Quirrell to get the stone from Potter. What happened to Quirrell when he tried to get the stone from Potter?
The best magic of all, necromancy.
What do you mean a mother's love?
No, he
Yes,
Bullshit.
from her dead
I don't
body.
have that.
he was
10-year-old
using.
me did not realize that was necromancy, and I'm 30. Like,
Hold on. I know what happened.
Rob, you just broke my
Bullshit
brain.
happened.
It is
I
a
know
form
what
of
happened.
necromancy. Think about it. It
This-
is blood
this-
magic.
The movie
thinking
doesn't
about it
really
now.
take place in the early 1990s. It takes place at about 2018, and Thanos snapped, and
But the answer is his hand started to burn.
Thank you.
and completely turned to ash, and Thanos went and bye bye Coral.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Quirrell's
what
like,
happened there
Ron
was
didn't
essentially
disappear.
necromancy. It was a form of necromancy.
Who was
Yeah.
that?
You
I got
ever wonder
nothing.
if
Rob?
Harry ever touches himself again after what he
Listen,
realized with
it's-
Quirrell?
It's bullshit.
His hands just melted shit.
Bullshit. It's not his mother's love at all.
What is it?
It's the Horcruxes trying to battle each other.
What?
I'm gonna go with his
Because
mother.
think about it. Never happens again. Plenty of people go after Harry, try to attack him. Nothing happens to them. They
because
don't
it
turn
was-
to ash.
Because it was specifically
Bullshit.
attuned to Voldemort.
But still, all the other
can't beat the
times when
Horcruxes.
he was battling Voldemort, that didn't happen.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, it did.
Actually, it did.
He specifically had to create a way to stop it from happening again.
by using his blood in the fourth book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the other times it wasn't him.
He
It was
made it like a
definitely
huge thing
Horcruxes.
about the I can touch you now.
He's so happy to be able to touch that again.
And in the second
think
book,
I've downloaded the wrong Harry
the
Potter
him
movie.
that killed him or killed his mother. It was the him that did.
Molestation.
All right, I have to make my joke now because everybody kept
This
talking
just
over me.
got way more in depth than I was looking
Ron Jeremy is
for.
Harry Potter.
Like,
All right,
wow. I feel like we're gonna touch on this again.
I know what happened. I mean, we know what
Four
really
episodes.
happened. Quirrell tried
Oh.
to attack Harry's life points directly, but Harry had a trap card. It reduced his life points to 0, and he got sent to the Shadow Realm. Obviously.
Precisely.
I have
Bring us
the
the-
best question in the world for Jess.
People will be naming their
shit.
kids Adolf
It's
for
for
years to
everyone.
come.
But this one's specifically like for Jess because Dumbledore's at fault for everything.
Yes.
Gryffindor won the House Cup. Dumbledore
sure.
awarded Gryffindor just enough to beat
My
Slytherin.
bullshit.
Do you think he did this on purpose or was it coincidental?
Fuck no, it wasn't a
Shut up.
coincidence. Fuck no. First off, Dumbledore could have awarded those points any time during the 3 days Harry was in the hospital wing. He didn't have to do it right there. He just wanted to say, fuck you to Slytherin. And you know what? Those kids, they didn't deserve those points at all. They should have been punished because they broke the rules. The only person that deserved his points was Neville because he was a badass. But that's it.
I feel like they would have won more points though
I have a
if,
question here.
if
I have a
they
question.
hadn't broke the rules.
By denying the man the stone. They didn't break the rules. Man got stoned.
No, they broke the rules by
no,
going into the Forbidden
Man
Corridor.
never would have gotten stoned.
I mean,
He wanted to use
weed is
the
legal
stone.
now.
Shut
Alright,
the
let me
fuck
make
up, Paul.
But
They're like, Hitler Youth is about to win the House Cup. I better prevent the Third Reich from rising again.
Shit.
honey, I have to say this. For as much shit talking you have done tonight, do you even like Harry Potter?
I love Harry Potter. I
Do
It's
you?
because she loves it so
This-
much that she can shit talk it.
This is
I
normal. Believe it or not, this is normal.
But that brings up a really good point, Will. If they never did anything, I don't know if he gets the stone.
He
He
doesn't
wouldn't
get
have.
the stone. He gets trapped down there until his life force runs out and then he dies.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then he gets to the Shadow Realm.
And then
Yep.
Dumbledore fucking goes in and pulls out the stone. And then greedily
He goes up to
uses it
Voldemort and goes,
make
eat
himself
ass,
live
Ghost
forever.
Rider.
But do
No, because then he'd want to use it. It goes to Nicholas Flamel.
Dinkelberg.
Wait,
He
if they
flams.
never did anything, and Quirrell dies with Voldemort attached to the back of his head, does that end Voldemort because he didn't have
No.
a chance to escape?
No,
No.
he still would have escaped when the host dies.
Okay, then would he be stuck down there?
No,
No.
because he was a
because
wraith.
he
He
would
could
have been
just travel
stuck
through
down
walls.
there when he was
That
originally.
was because Voldemort could leave at any time. He wasn't stuck with Quirrell.
No,
He was
no.
using Quirrell as a host.
I just didn't know he can go through walls when he turned in the ghost form or
Yeah.
Well, he
spirit
took
form.
the door in the movie, but
He went inside a
Yeah,
little
he took
boy.
the door in the movie, but he could go through walls.
He's Vision.
he's an inanimate object.
I don't appreciate that comparison, but we'll go with it for now.
Voldivision?
But yeah, I am now officially out of questions.
Is there anything anybody wanted to cover that we didn't cover? Limit 1 2 person?
Why didn't we talk about Harry ransacking a wand shop?
Fine, Will. Let's talk about Harry ransacking a wand shop.
Oh, so we're talking about how he was ronchacking a shop.
That was a setup too.
That was not a.
It's not a setup.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
they
just
do. They
he
set up
just
something with the wand.
magically has
wand
the
fucking
wand
chooses
that
the wizard.
belongs to the brother wand. Seriously?
Yeah,
What a
they literally were
coincidence.
like, hey,
Seriously?
it's funny that this one chose you when its brother is in the hands of the dude who gave you the scar. It was
Oh,
totally
man.
set
I
up.
can't believe you picked up Hitler's
Well,
brother's
hold on,
wand.
actually,
It's like, yeah.
you know
Magic
why that
Hitler.
wand chose him? Because of the Horcrux.
Because of the plot.
Exactly.
He had part of Voldemort's soul in his head.
Which we don't know about yet because we all do it. We keep bringing up different books in here, and I specifically was like, it's book 1 only.
Well, fine. Let's talk
They're all,
about
like, they're all
Harry Potter
interlinked.
and the Cursed
Yeah,
Child.
except they're not. And
No.
I'll tell you why they're not.
I've
Because
never seen
J.K.
it.
Rowling isn't that good of an author. She wasn't planning 7 books ahead. She was on the
actually
streets
was.
praying to God her book was going to sell.
She actually had the final chapter of the 7th book already written before she published the first. So she already knew what was going to happen.
Well, she knew the end game.
Yeah.
She didn't know the in
But-
between.
Infinity War.
Shut the fuck up, Paul.
Yeah. So her book had to sell first. So
I kind of want to touch upon how Harry has to play the hero. No matter what he does, he's got to play the hero. Whether it's helping Neville out, get his Remember-All back,
Abandonment complex.
or helping Hermione from the troll. And then having to go get the Sorcerer's Stone because, hey, Snape might have it, and then it not being Snape.
see, Jess, I don't know if that's abandonment complex, more So he just doesn't like bullies.
It's a hero.
Like he's been bullied his whole life. He actually gets to do something about the bullies.
Yeah, I
He's
call it
gonna
hero
fight the
complex.
bullies.
And again, it harkens back to the
Kind of like
the-
Arrow.
Robbers Cave experiment, where kids would actually do this kind of stuff in the social experiment, where kids would, try and there was one point where they literally stole the one of the other camp's flags and burned it. Like, and these were kids who had no previous inclination to do these kinds of things. So this is honestly kind of well researched on her part,
Yeah.
or at least she had a basic understanding of how kids can be dicks or
Big.
dumbass.
She was a teacher, so she wasn't she?
I don't know.
She was an English teacher in somewhere, like the
J.K.
language
Rowling?
teacher? Yeah.
She was a teacher. I think in Portugal.
So
Yeah, she was an
anybody
English
else
teacher in
have-
Portugal.
Anybody else have anything they want to touch on before we close up shop?
Can we talk about how Hermione was totally a Slytherin?
Nah, she was a Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
No,
Ravenclaw.
because she was way too ambitious to be a Ravenclaw. They're more book smart. But like seriously, this bitch lit somebody on fire.
That
Like,
girl
come
was
on.
fire.
That's a fucking Slytherin shit.
Not really, because she did it for
Seriously.
because she didn't do it to get ahead.
I fully believe that if she wasn't a Muggleborn, she would have been put in Slytherin.
Burn,
Nah.
baby, burn.
Yeah, but
See,
if you
I
say
don't
if
know
she
about
wasn't
that.
if she had pure Aryan blood, yeah, she'd been in the Hitler youth camp, but
Exactly.
We gotta stop calling it that.
what?
We have to stop calling it
Think
that.
about
Well,
it.
it's
What do you mean? Did you mean double down and only call it that now? Okay.
Did you say Dumbledore and
Dumble down.
Dumbledown?
Okay, so anybody
Will,
have
are you
anything
frozen?
else?
I wish that double
Okay.
down was still
James, are you frozen? Yes.
Wow.
James is frozen.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
I can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
We can't
Okay,
see.
we'll just work with that then.
You just look like you just took a nasty fart, and you're like,
Everyone
Anybody
likes
have
that old
anything else?
flavor.
If
Anybody?
everybody's good, we'll do our.
Wait, no, I got one. I got Hedwig. They're familiars. What would your familiar be?
Owl.
Mike?
A dragon.
A Chihuahua.
I don't think you could have had a dragon. And you
options
can't have a
were
chihuahua.
Says
a
who?
small animal, a cat,
Owl.
Mouse.
a toad,
Toad.
and an owl.
A cat, an owl, a toad.
Yeah, it's a cat, owl, and toad.
Ron got away with it because he that was a family familiar.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
I was gonna say I want a rat so I could sleep with an old man all the time.
I'm still gonna stick with dragon.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'll do an owl. I don't know what kind of owl, but I want an owl so I can throw its feces at people I don't like.
AJ, we have to have a talk with you. And I'm the
Yeah,
one
no,
making
we-
Hitler jokes.
Just because he's gonna throw some at Ron.
Oh. AJ just turned into a monkey with owl feces.
Ooh, fucking
I would have him a cat.
We'd have a cat.
What is that monkey that Ace Ventura has?
The one
Fuck.
that dies?
No, the little one that's always on his shoulder. Because the one that dies was a raccoon.
Oh.
I'm looking it up right now. Hold on. Mine
I would have
be-
that little monkey because
I would have
those monkeys are kind of terrifying to look at.
I would have a toad because toads are cool.
You mean like Ron eating?
And you could lick it and get high.
You know the Hufflepuffs
Oh.
were high all the time.
Well, what kind of familiar would you have?
I already said it would be my Lizzie.
Rob, it's a capuchin monkey.
Capuchin monkey, yes.
All right, I would have a toad if you guys didn't hear me.
I heard
Would-
you.
Would Will
James,
play
what kind of
magic
familiar would you
if he
have?
was a wizard?
Honestly, I really don't know. That's the thing.
There is already a magic card game for Harry Potter. It's called Snap.
I'm sorry. There's a what?
Yeah, it's called Snap. In universe, they have their own version of Magic, and it's called Snap.
I thought that was just their
Exploding
version of
snap
cards.
cards.
Period.
I hear the champion's called Thanos.
Does anybody
Champions.
have anything else? Did everybody get their familiar? Just got their familiar. Everybody got their familiar?
Yeah.
Mine's a chihuahua. I don't
Okay.
give a fuck. Fight
Anybody
me.
else have any other questions or anything to add?
AJ owes me a drink. So I said,
So
Rob,
what was everyone's secret
I owe you
word?
too.
We know what mine was. Will doesn't know what Susie's is, but everybody else seems to know what Susie's is.
I don't.
I don't.
Other than Ron, I don't know
I
any secret
know.
words.
I figured it out after money of my conspiracy theories.
Well, Jess, don't
Oh, there goes James.
freaking like be around the bush about it.
Dumbledore.
I said Dumbledore like 3 times, and I never
And she
saw.
very discreetly would take a drink.
Oh no, that's not how that works, bitch.
I have a straw.
It is her.
Nobody
Awesome
guessed my
stuff.
word.
What was
What's your word, Jess?
Y'all got to try to guess because it's something y'all didn't say.
Lemony
It has
Snicket.
something to do with the
Do
first.
you know
book?
how many different things that we all didn't say?
Literally
Pretty
the
bot-
rest of the dictionary.
Pretty Bots every flavored beans.
Fuck you.
Sorcerer.
It's something to do with
Really?
the book. Was it actual? Wait, what was the word?
Chocolate wrong. Oh my!
Chocolate rain.
So many things. You know what?
You know, the thing that's
I'm
only
gonna
one
start
fucking
the
scene in the
sign-off
entire
routine now.
goddamn movie.
I'm
Pretty butts,
starting
pretty
to
butts,
sign off
pretty butts,
routine.
pretty butts, pretty butts, pretty
Well,
butts,
hold on,
pretty
no,
butts.
because we didn't get to. Did Will have a word?
What?
Will didn't drink.
Is Will still alive?
Will's
didn't
alive.
drink.
Did Will have a word?
No.
Did Mike have a word?
No.
Did Rob have a word? Even though
Why
he
would you
doesn't.
think I have a word?
You could drink water.
Nah, man, I'm a thirsty bitch.
Okay. Did James have a word even though he's not here?
No,
No.
we didn't.
So the only people who had words are Jess, AJ, and Susie?
Yeah.
Why didn't you
Yeah,
pick a
because you
word,
picked
Paul?
from yourself.
Paul didn't know about it, and he doesn't really listen to the shows.
Well, for future reference.
Yeah.
Future reference, I will have a word.
Okay. So on that note, I'm Susie. You can find me on almost all of our social media platforms, and feel free to comment, message, all that jazz.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
I'm back
ooh.
again.
Harry Potter. Everybody
Mike's
Harry
going
Potter,
next.
ooh.
Okay. I'm Mike. You can. I'd say you can find me on YouTube, but I'm not satisfied with
Say it.
anything I record. So
Like
we're
8 times.
we're getting there. I have ideas. I just need to implement them and not hate
I
everything
can't
I
wait
do.
to see what you do.
It is a work in progress then.
Much like my life, it is a work in progress.
No, I think all of our lives are a work in progress. Rob,
Fair enough.
how about you?
Y'all can find me at Church from Academy. There we go. Yay.
Okay. Paul, where can people find you?
What's the
I don't know.
US one?
Yeah.
Ivory.
Oh, my lights shut off. There we go.
Okay, that didn't answer. Where can we find you?
In the dark.
Sitting in the dark.
Will, where can people find you?
Octopus.
Octopus. Okay.
Mm, calamari.
Jess, where can people find you?
People can find me right here because I have nothing better to do with my time.
Okay,
Oh.
so you're
All right.
right there in front of Ron eating a sandwich.
I want a sandwich.
All right, guys, it's time for the new character
Let's
to
go
appear.
get sandwiches.
I'm sorry.
And
You said
it is
hold on,
time.
time out. I gotta put my drink down.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you an introduction. It is
You know
time
about this,
for the host
Susie?
of the host to tell you where he can be found.
All right, guys, it's time for a new character. His name.
By the way, this is for me.
His
and it is
name's
new.
AJ. He's from the Shire, even though it's not the right book it is. You can find me in the meat pie factory, except when I'm not there, because I got to go to Hogwarts to learn me magics.
I like the
You can
sandwich
find
guy
me on
better.
Instagram and Twitter and the Twitch and whatever other social medias that
I'm on
that
Steam
definitely
now.
existed back then. Oh, you can
I
find
am
me
so
on
on
Steam. You
Steam now.
can. Oh, I just learned Wingardium Leviosa.
You call that a wand? This is a wand.
I'll keep it down under.
My wand doesn't work. It needs a pill.
If you can't cast magic after 4 hours, consult your doctor.
Susie.
Oh gosh, I'm.
Love you guys.
On that note, guys.
Wonder if this wand will
have
feel
a good
better.
day. Oh.
I'm going to
Because
bed.
you
Fuck you
fucking
people.
vanished from frame the second you picked up the like, wonder if this will work.
Bye, guys.
What in all the bloody
Good
bum
night.
fucking English are you talking about?
Bye,
now?
guys.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, Paul's still there. Bye,
Yeah.
James.
I'm
James,
sitting in the
whatever you
dark.
are.
Woof, woof.